Welcome to Salamanca in Spain, game day 8 of the EuroLeague Women regular season, and what a matchup we have for you tonight as third goes up against second. Avenida taking on Cukurova. No wonder this one has been tagged as game of the week. This is a huge game. Two very, very evenly matched teams going toe-to-toe. This is a replay of the opening night. That time Avenida came away with a huge 5-point win to get their season underway. However, Avenida's season has been a bit of a roller coaster so far, whilst Cukurova have been steady away as they have grown and pushed forward to claim that second spot here in Group B. Plenty of games going on across Europe as we speak. We had one last night where Fenerbahce continue their unbeaten run. They moved to 8-0 with a 64-88 win over Valencia on the road. Earlier tonight, DVTK picked up a 6-point win against Asvel. Zaragoza picked up an overtime win against Sepsi on the road. That one was a 69-68 game. And Villeneuve Dask picked up an 89-61 win on the road as well. So far, my predictions, 4 from 4. I'm pretty happy with that. But the pressure is on as we move into the final 4 games of game day 8. Probably the closest to call of all 8 games is this one here. Two very evenly matched teams going toe-to-toe. A tough one to call. As I said, 5-point win on opening night for Avenida. Cukurova, well, they took that as a bit of a firecracker to get them started on their season. They went on a 5-game winning streak, only coming to an end last week where they went down in a close game against table-topping Praha. Well, Avenida, they must have thought, wow, we're ready to go. An opening night win on the road in Turkey against Cukurova. However, they only won their first 2 games on an absolutely cruel injury to Mariela Fazula. Slightly derailed them. And they followed those 2 opening wins up with 3 losses in a row. They bounced back, though, and enter tonight's game on a 2-game winning streak, having picked up wins over Polkovica and Gjør in the past 2 weeks. Waiting for player introductions here in Salamanca, and as always, we have a wonderful crowd. It really is a wonderful venue for European basketball. Always provides us with a wonderful atmosphere and certainly gives Avenida the home court advantage. We now have Cukurova introduced, our runners-up from last year. They tried their hardest to win it all back in April in Prague, but Fenerbahce were just too strong for them. A final for the ages, really. That performance from Fenerbahce was near flawless, so Cukurova came away with the silver medal. And they made it clear at that Final 4 that this was something that was going to become a habit for them, an annual event that they make it through to the Final 4s. And looking at the start, the first half of this season, you'd be hard to argue with that fact, having only lost 2 of their first 7 games. And much of that success has been on the shoulders of the trio of superstars, Mabry, Williams and Yagapova. Those 3 combining for over 2/3 of the Turkish team's points this season. That said, the Cukurova roster under coach Orak has some depth as well. Plenty of support coming from Cornelia Sepupa, Hollingsworth and Studer. Puts them in a good place. Depth is important in this tournament if you want to push all the way to the latter stages and potentially even picking up the trophy. Cukurova positioning themselves well here, but a win tonight could be huge for them. Absolutely huge. That will lock in the second spot in this group. That said, top of the table, Praha having a tough time on the road in Lond at the moment. They're only up by 3 at the half, so we'll keep our eye on that one. Who knows, a win tonight for Cukurova could potentially sit them at the top of Group B after 8 games. Avenida, on the other hand, currently sitting in 3rd place. A win could push them up into 2nd place. A loss, unbelievably, could bounce them all the way down to 5th in this group. Unbelievable when you think about it, really, how close this Group B is, but that's the case. And it's interesting, plenty of changes in the summer here in this Avenida roster. Not those 2 faces though, Rodriguez and Dominguez. nor plenty of the others as well, but they did make some changes. It looked like it paid off early in the season, but unfortunately they hit a bit of a slump. But the one rising sensation is 21-year-old Sika Kone. He's a bit impressive, averaging 13 points and 6 rebounds a game, including 21 points and 7 rebounds against Polkovica 2 weeks ago. 5 minutes to go until our opening tip-off here in Salamanca. Players high-five each other on the half as they get ready to go into battle. Many of interesting matchups on the floor as well. Who will be charged with locking down Maybury? His coach, Olga Horak, looks on. Teams now picking up the tempo in their preparations. Locked in for today's game. As I say, the crowd here in Salamanca always play their part in every European game as we look across to Coach Vasquez. 43-year-old. Done a great job losing a player of the quality of Mariana Fazula to that ACL injury. Certainly created a bit of a bump in the road for Avenida, but they seem to have regained their composure and they're good to go again. Here's a starting 5 for Cukurova. It's Cornelius Williams, Keys, Liagapova and Maybury. That is a tough starting 5. Epupa Hollingsworth coming off the bench for them. And I think the depth is probably favouring Cukurova. The home court. Start will be a must for both of these teams. And we're underway here in Salamanca, game day 8. And we're closing out with our game of the week as Avenida take on Cukurova from Mersin in Turkey. Yagapova bullying away to the basket. Defense stays strong. Gil picks up the rebound and hands it away to Dominguez. Dominguez now uses the Kone screen, drives to the basket, baseline pass. Have to come back out though. Skipped, free ball goes up, that one's an air ball, straight into the hands of Mabry. Mabry steps to the side, calls for the screen, but Keys just rolls to the basket. Kicked out, free ball goes up, that's short as well. Big rebound by Keys though, and she'll go again with a running right hand, not the roll though. 1 minute down and neither one on the board yet. Both teams very aggressive and direct in the early stages. Gil, long two, no good. Dominguez feeds Kone in the low post. Comes back out now to Valaro. Foul's going to be called. That one's on Mabry. Shrugging her shoulders with the innocent look on her face. She tries to fight her way over the screen. Officials are saying nope, there was too much contact. Dominguez now inbounds it to Deliar. Kone sets the screen. Deliar just goes to the basket, shrugs Mabry off and gets our scoring underway. Belgian international. Showing some composure. Mabry now to Yagapova. Yagapova, the three goes up. Gil. Drive inside, and we'll get the roll. An early 4-point lead here for Avenida, and that's exactly what the home team will have wanted. There's the rebound by Kone. Dominguez now brings it up over the half. Pick and roll with Kone, blast hard to the basket, and what a start for Avenida. Crowd are loving what they're seeing in the first 3.5 minutes. Cukurova, the 5th best offense in this competition, yet to score. Rebound ripped down by Cornelius. Dominguez and Gil end up on the floor. Timeout called here in Salamanca. I think Coach Olak knows that something needs to change because as it stands, Avenida dominating the early going in this one. Dominguez now to advance it up the floor. Stolen away, Williams. Sparks the transition, but maybe not quick enough. Williams will go strong and get the score. Blocked away, Agapova. Hands it off to Cornelius, and just like that, Cukurova back in the game. That is exactly the reaction that Coach Orak will have wanted from the timeout. Hill has it knocked away, but Dominguez will retain possession. She'll have to put the prayer up, long way downtown. Rebound easily pulled down by Keys. Drive to the basket. Kone comes up short. Cornelius. Cornelius drives inside, pulls up for the short two. That one is too short. Dominguez now hands it out ahead of her to Deliar. Kone can't hold on to the pass though, and that 1-2 punch between Dominguez and Kone, big smiles on their faces as they know that that is a winning combination. Not winning this time, but has been so far this season. Rebound pulled down by Kone. Thrown ahead to Deliar. She doesn't take the lead. She'll hand it back to Kone, but not a soft enough touch from the 21-year-old. Inside now, Keith has got the mismatch, but it's knocked away. That's good quick hands by Avenida. That sparks a transition. Hartley will come back out though, and the three ball from the corner will go up. Agapova wrestles that one down. Kone with the offensive rebound. Avenida back out to a 4-point lead. Inside to Kone, goes to work, off the glass, not this time. Avenida really leaning into Kone now offensively. Hartley leads the chase down a 5-on-3 break. Oh, puts the spin on, comes up short. Kone, another offensive rebound. Foul's going to be called. The Pupa called for the foul. Worrying sight when you see a player go down like that. She's back on her feet though and heading to the free throw line, Kone. 86% this season as Marina Maybury heads to the bench. Not the start to the game she will have wanted or been expecting. Avenida yet to foul, and Cukurova still being held to just 6 points in what is almost 8 minutes of basketball now. Exactly the start Avenida will have wanted. They want a lower scoring game, that's for sure. That gives them more of a chance of winning this one. And that is the start they've had. Cukurova will hold on to possession as Rodriguez steps in, tries to bat it away. Coach Orak knew that he was coming into a cauldron here in Salamanca, knew that the Avenida team would be up for the challenge. Oh, beautiful footwork by Williams. That is a big at the top of her game. Averaging almost 12 points and 7.5 rebounds a game, as well as 1.3 blocks and 1.3 steals. Williams really is that defensive piece of the puzzle. Inside, Kone going to work again. Yagapova just stays strong and makes Kone fade away. That one's thrown away though by Yagapova, and Yagapova brings you so much creativity. 5 assists a game, but this season quite a few mistakes as well. 5.4 turnovers a game for Yagapova. Ideally, you don't want anything more than a 1-for-1, and she's slightly over that at the moment as we see Kone and Delia go to the bench. What a start for Kone, 8 points and 5 rebounds. Well on her way to a double-double here. Kone's best performance was game day 6, that 21.7 rebound display against Polkovica. About to enter the final minute of this first quarter. Hartley skips it round the corner. Strong drive to the basket, and that's a tough play. Leonel Rodriguez didn't back down. Came up against the rim protection of Williams and still went strong to the glass. Avenida holding that 4-point lead. Fade away by Hollingsworth, sorry, not Williams. Hartley loses possession, but they get it back. Oh, what a shot from the corner. That would have been huge from Lucia Rodriguez. Maybury now, almost stolen away. Love the way that Bria Hartley plays the game. Such energy and hustle. Sometimes maybe a little bit too much pace in it, but you're not going to argue with it. It is a nice style of play. Exactly what Coach Vasquez will want from his team. Trying to disrupt and just intimidate at times this Cukurova team. Another jumper no good. This time that's out of the hands of Atash. Will be the end of the first quarter, sorry. And what a first quarter for the home team. That one has gone perfectly to plan for Coach Vasquez, whilst Coach Orak is left thinking exactly how they can try and disrupt it. One way is for him to get in the face of the officials. He's clearly not happy with the physicality of the Avenida team. So far, from my perspective, it certainly looks they're not playing anything out of the ordinary, but at the end of the 10 minutes here in Salamanca, it's Avenida 14, Cukurova 8. Still a huge 30 minutes ahead of us. Second quarter underway here. After 10 minutes, the home team Avenida holding what is an impressive 6-point lead in a very low-scoring first quarter. Hill now hands it to Hartley. Pick and roll at the top as the double comes through. Chaka for three in the corner. Not the best three-point shooting player. In fact, Chaka yet to hit a three this season. Won't have taken too many. Pupa hands it to Mabry. And it really is for Cukurova's big three to start finding some form. In particular, Mabry needs to really step through now. Yet to score in that first quarter, and the air ball goes up. Now Avenida going to cause the upset. Not going to lie, both myself and Paul Nilsson had this one down as a road win. This was the one that I highlighted, though, saying this is the one I'm least sure about. The home fans and the home court certainly has an impact on Avenida, and look at the roll, Hartley. The basketball gods are smiling down on Bria Hartley, and she extends the lead out to a game-high 9 points now for the home team. Mabry, skip pass, gets it back, guarded closely by Rodriguez. Steps back for the long two. Rebound by Hartley. Her second board of the game. Hill. Gonna feed the low post. Fade away, ends up on the floor, but Mabry picks it up. Oh, that is a dagger of a pass. Can't be held onto, though. Atash drops it out of bounds. Back into the play comes Yagapova. Atash will head to the bench. As does Bulchan. Hands it away to Rodriguez. Hill sets the screen, as does Hartley. Hill now in the low post, looking to go to work, and the footwork is there, and ends up, I think, standing on Hollingsworth's foot. Ipupa now drives to the basket. Good defense by Chaka, but better offense by Ipupa. Her first points of the game, her first field goal attempt of the game as well. Avenida's lead, still at 9 though. Did have that double-digit lead ever so briefly. Oh, that's an easy steal for a defensive quality player like Olivia Pupa. Yagapova, that's another big shot. Gets it to go, and in the blink of an eye, Cukurova blast their way back into this game, almost halving the deficit in a matter of seconds. And with that, Coach more pressure being applied as Cukurova go on a 5-0 run, cutting Avenida's double-digit lead down to just 6 now. Chaka on the ball. A reigning EuroLeague Women's Champion. If I'm not mistaken, there's 2 of them on the floor. Yagapova for Cukurova and Chaka for Avenida, both with Fenerbahce last year, bringing that Turkish powerhouse, iconic basketball team their first ever EuroLeague women's title. Both players leaving in the summer though. Agapova staying in Turkey to play in Mersin for Cukurova, whilst maybe a bit more of a surprise was Fenerbahce club captain Çaka leaving to make her way across to Salamanca and ply her trade in Spain. Lovely baseline pass here, Pupa, no good with the finish though. Çaka puts the jets on, hands it ahead, and there's the foul. Yeah, there's the easy call as Virakis just caught. Really just a step too late defensively. As Hollingsworth goes to the bench and Williams comes back in, and for Coach Orak, that is a nice place to be in. Quality replacing quality. Both veteran players, Williams 30, Hollingsworth 35, and both bring a real high-level interior game to Cukurova. Agapova splits the defense, drives inside, has to hand it back out though. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. They'll go again. She splits the defense again. The defense stands strong against her. Oh, but she finds the pass inside, but Williams can't finish it. Hartley will battle hard for the rebound. What's the call? Let's see what the call is here. Crowd are up in arms right now. Cukurova are going to make the change. Apupa comes out as Cornelius comes in. And the foul has been called on Cukurova. Looks like there's a technical foul. Someone's said something to one of the officials. Dominguez is at the free throw line for that technical free throw. It's on the bench, you know. Bench technical. Not what Coach Orak needed. His team were battling hard. They'd fought their way back in, but Avenida now back out to a 9-point lead. Cukurova still struggling to get points on the board here. Only scored 8 in the first quarter. They have 5 so far here in the second. Agapova bats it away. Dominguez now brings it up over the half. Kone. Patience here, but the shot clock's running down. Hill for 3. And that string music from the top. That is wonderful play from Laura Hill. And that is why she can be a threat. Able to stretch the floor for Avenida. Yes, she can play deep down in the paint with a physical style, but she can also step out and hit the 3. A 12-point lead now for Avenida, their biggest of the game. Agapova now looks to drive the baseline, but travels, just picks that trailing foot up before she gets the dribble down, and that is the problem when you have a player of the creativity of Agapova. As I said, you run and you play a higher risk style of basketball, you are going to get turnovers. You kind of accept those for all the creativity that she brings. Hill now. Kone, awkward looking shot, but it will drop. Kone, first player to double digits, 10 points, 5 rebounds, 4 from 8 from the field for her. Yagapova throws a high arcing shot up. Hill grabs the rebound, the foul's going to be called. That time on Yaya. Neither team in the penalty yet. Third team foul of the quarter for Cukurova. What an amazing first 15 minutes of basketball. It's here in Salamanca for the home team. A 14-point lead already. I'm not sure Coach Vasquez would have dreamed of such a start to this game, but that's what he's got. Dominguez has it batted away. It will come off Dominguez's legs though. Great defense there by Cornelius. Mabry still to score in today's game. It's an unbelievable statement. She's averaging over 19 points a game. Yagapova's only got 3. She's averaging over 19 as well. Williams, big rebound, kicks it out. Mabry will drive inside, off the glass with the left hand, no good. She's out of bounds, and Marina Mabry has had a nightmare start to this game so far. To a certain degree, maybe that shows some of the frailty for Cukurova. If you can take 1 or 2 of those trio out of their stride, is there anyone else that's going to step up in their place? Avenida not so reliant on some superstars, and that spreads the weight a little. Dominguez, long pass inside to Hartley, skipped out, corner 3, in and out. Rebound pulled down by Yaya. Cukurova trying to get some pace into the game, but the transition defense by Avenida is near perfect. Cornelius for 3, off the back of the iron and away. Hartley with the uncontested rebound, her 4th board of the game. What energy she has brought so far. Kone now will hand it back. Valaro for 3. That one's a little shallow. Williams will eventually grab the rebound. Cornelius, no good. You do feel that at the moment Cukurova aren't leaning into any half-court options. They're not trusting that team, that structure. They're just trying to run as hard as they can, be as direct and as aggressive as they can. Sometimes that pays off. Certainly not paid off for the Turkish team this evening. Dominguez way downtown, and it flicks through the string. That is a thing of beauty as she tries to raise the roof here in Salamanca. The crowd respond. Yagapova will draw the foul. That one's called, I think, on Hill. Avenida with a 17-point lead after under 17 minutes. Cornelius heads to the bench as Coach Orak is still trying to find a way for his team to get back into this game. They were outscored 14-8 in the first quarter. They've been outscored 16-5 so far here in the second. Yagapova is good with both of her free throws. Pass to Kone. Not a soft enough touch, but gets her own rebound twice and will go again. Will she get a third? No, she'll end up on the floor though. 8 rebounds now for Sika Kone. Alongside her 10 points, I don't think there's any two ways about the fact that she's going to end up with a double-double here this evening, barring a miracle. Potentially going to end up with a first half double-double. Sika Kone. Up to 7 rebounds, in fact. Mabry now, skip pass, catch and shoot from the weak side wing is an air ball. And right now, Cukurova look completely rattled. They've been put off their stride. Dominguez trying to throw an outlet pass, but Rodriguez not watching. Basket good. Big play by Mabry. Is that a turning point? Mabry's first points of the game. It's going to be a three-point play. Mabry now at the line. Just goes strong, draws two lots of contact. And the bonus is good. 12-point lead for Avenida, under 2.5 left in the first half. Chaka into the game, Dominguez out. Chaka drives inside. Unfortunately for her, the paint is overcrowded. Shot goes up, it's blocked. Kone will grab it, but I think there's going to be a shot clock violation before Kone's shot hit the rim, so it will be a turnover and Cukurova will take control of possession. Mabry now with control. As that three-point play sparked her, got her back in her rhythm. There's the pass to Williams. She skips through the defense. Good defense by Kone, though. Weak side three, no good. Kone flying all over the place, trying to grab the rebound. Williams secures it, though. Three ball goes up, and it's good. Yalchin silences the crowd here in Salamanca, and Avenida's double-digit lead is disappearing. It's down to just 9 now. Drive to the basket, no good. Kone, another rebound. Her 8th rebound of the game. Thrown away, that's great team defense. Good transition team defense, spacing themselves, filling the passing lanes. Three ball, flat and away, gets her own offensive rebound. Kone inside, that'll be a travel. Should have just gone straight back up. There's a little bit of the immaturity though in her play. The Mali international, 21 years of age. She'll take a seat. Into the game comes Hill. What a revelation Sika Kone has been this season though. Chaka trying to force the turnover, not this time. Mabry against Villaro. Both tenacious defenders. Mabry throws the three up again. No real structure or format to Cukurova's offense. That'll be frustrating for Coach Orak to see. Tucker back out. 4 seconds left. Hill will have to do something. She passes it away. Three ball goes up. Rodriguez hits the iron, but it's a little heavy. What could be the final play now of this first half? Under 10 seconds. Yalchin gets it back from Williams. She'll put the three up. Oh, it's two big shots from the 32-year-old that really has put Cukurova back into this game. What a way to close out this first half for the visitors. They were on the rack. They were up against it for much of that first half, but they have not backed down. They were down by 17 points at one stage. They have fought tooth and nail to get their way back into this game. And at the half, they give themselves plenty of positivity to go into the locker room. It's Avenida Second half underway in Salamanca. Avenida with a 6-point lead over Cukurova. Could have been so much worse for the Turkish team. They fought their way back in. Mabry splits the defense, rejected though by Delier. Delier with some good defense. Dominguez now. Out to Hill. Kone. Oh, lovely pick and roll. Kone will finish it as well. 12 points now for Sika Kone. Avenida out to an 8-point lead. Lob pass inside to Williams, deflected away by Kone. Good interior defense. Batted away though, as Virakis just steps into the passing lane. Hungarian doing a job on Hill. Delier back out now to Hill. Hill with the spin. That's a tough play. The defense is great. Kone though scoops up another rebound. Rebound number 9 for Kone. Napupa to Yagapova. Yagapova trying to turn the corner. Kone stays all the way with her. And Napupa spills possession. Avenida with a bright start to this second half, a 4-0 run to get this third quarter underway. Batted away by Ipupa. 12 seconds on the shot clock when Avenida inbound the ball. That one's inside to Kone, not this time. Rebound scooped up by Mabry. 1 from 7 from the field in the first half, Marina Mabry. Foul will be called out on Hill, going over the back of Keys. Mabry will take the handoff pass inside. Yagapova kicked out, Keys for 3. That one's short. Clips the iron high off the glass, and Kone is at the double-double. 14 points and 10 rebounds. And a little over 17 minutes of court time for Sika Kone. Dominguez back to Kone. Free throw line jumper is good. Sika Kone absolutely in the flow here this evening. On track for a season best performance. Offensive foul has been called here. Marina Mabry with almost an ironic shrug of the shoulders. Cornelius comes back into the game for Cukurova. Pupa goes to the bench. Delier uses a screen by Kone, comes to Dominguez, it opens up, Dominguez won't take the shot. Inside to Kone, rejected by Yagapova. Oh no, Kone's on the floor. Looks like she's injured her right ankle, rolling around in a lot of pain. That does not look good for Avenida. Their superstar 21-year-old big is in trouble. Yagapova with just a really strong defensive play, nothing malicious. Medical team out onto the floor for Kone. They're going to help her back to the bench. Can she put any weight on that ankle? Doesn't look like it. Let's have a look at the replay. Almost looked like the knee more than the ankle. Just kind of buckled underneath her. Yeah, she's hobbling to the bench, can hardly put any weight. Oh my goodness, how that changes this game. Sika Kone, 16 points, 10 rebounds, 7 from 15 from the field. What a performance she's put in so far. But with just about 17 minutes left on the game clock, could that be the last we see of her this evening? Leonor Rodriguez comes in her place. Avenida moved to a smaller ball lineup. Catch and shoot for Rodriguez. No good, but it's stolen back, and the pass to Dominguez. Oh, Dominguez misses the open layup. Silvia Dominguez. The game becomes a little scrappy between these two. Keys goes up against Delear. And one short. Rebound, Valaro. And it's all hands to the pump right now for Avenida. They are in scramble mode. They still lead by 8 though, as Cukurova have really struggled to find any form in today's game. Hill against Mabry, running right-hander, won't get the roll. Keys pulls down her 3rd rebound of the game. Is it now time for the front court duo of Williams and Keys to go to work? Blocking foul called on Hill. The home crowd are not happy. Have a look at the replay. Yeah, no, to be fair, one, she's in the restricted area, 2, she's the one moving forwards into that contact. The right call for me from the officials. Coach Vasquez makes a change. Hartley comes in. Dominguez goes to the bench. As Coach Orak looks on. Williams at the line. Gets the roll on the first. Chaka has also come into the game for Valaro for Avenida. While Yalchin comes in for Keys for Cukurova. It looks like Cukurova almost want to match up with Avenida. Yagapova too heavy with the 3. Rebound by Williams. Oh, that's a monster play, but the finish is way off the standard we've come to expect from Elizabeth Williams. Avenida with a 6-1 start to this 3rd quarter. Foul's going to be called on Mabry. That will send Antonia Delear to the line. Mabry will head to the bench. Into the game comes Yaya. That was Mabry's 3rd personal foul. She has really struggled this evening. Just 3 points, 1 made field goal. It was a 3-point play that she got her points. And remember, she is averaging nearly 19 points a game. Yagapova is averaging nearly 19 points a game. So far, they have combined for just 8 points in this game. Expectation would be that they would be north of 20 points combined by this stage. Cornelius back to Yagapova. Cornelius will go again. Just dips inside. Chaka with the good defense. And Rodriguez sparks the transition. Foul will be called on the Yalchin. Smart foul, really, by the 32-year-old. That was only going to end one way. And Avenida have come out of the locker room, all guns blazing. Do bear in mind that their leading scorer picked up an injury about 2 minutes ago, and Avenida continue to extend their lead. Delear comes back out to Hill. Maybe that tells you a lot about the attitude and the values and the identity of this Salamanca-based team. Avenida really will not bow down. After a tough game day 3, 4 and 5, they bounce back with wins in game day 6 and 7. Bupa for 3, that's an air ball, and so many of the superstars for Cukurova are just having a bad day at the office. Oh, big rejection by Williams, though. She bats that one away. Anna Pupa just really looked like she had no clue what she was going to do with that possession. Ends up just running into Bria Hartley. Chaka. Oh, that's a poor pass by Chaka. Sideline ball for Cukurova. As Epupa comes out of the game. Again, another player that has struggled, just 2 points. Natash comes back in. Yalchin, one of the standout players today so far for Cukurova. She's up to 8 points personal. Part of last season's second place finish in this competition for the Turkish team. Chaka throws it out to Hartley. Shot clock down to 5. Hartley shaking, Hartley baking, Hartley getting swapped by Williams. Elizabeth Williams, one of the best defensive bigs in the entire competition. The shot clock has reset for some reason. I'm pretty sure it shouldn't have. Yeah, it's been brought back down to 8. And Avenida's lead is 9 points right now. That's been as large as 17 in this game. Hill couldn't get the score. In fact, it was 0.8 seconds on the clock. Yalchin. Agapova, little shot fake, step back, 3 ball, rains down, no good. Yalchin will slow it down and get the offense set up again. For my money, Yalchin is the best performing guard that Cukurova have had in today's game. Averaging under 6 minutes a game, Sina Yalchin. She's certainly going to see more action here today if she carries on playing with the composure that she has so far. Rodriguez, short corner 2, rattles it home. Out to a 13-point lead now for Avenida. Yalchin dives at the basket, door closed on her, shot clock down to 7. Hands it back to Yagapova, double team, chases her down and steals it away. Rodriguez, a foul will be called on Yalchin. She's reaching in for the ball. The crowd want an unsportsmanlike, but not for me, that one. It's a high IQ play from Yalchin. Stepping in and reaching in for the foul. Slows things down. To play at the ball, it's not overly aggressive, but if you saw in the background there, Sika Kone back on her feet and bouncing around. Timeout has been called here in Salamanca. Avenida with a 13-point lead, and it looks like the miraculous return of Kone just around the corner. How can Coach Orak change things up for his team? Kone unbelievably back on the floor for Avenida. The injury nowhere near as bad as we maybe thought or feared for the young player. Is she 100% though? We will see. Setting up in a Horns offense to free Hartley. Chaka uses the screen, skips inside, elbow jumper off the glass, and Cukurova will be happy for Olcay Chaka to be taking those shots. Lower percentage. Final 2 minutes of this third quarter. Yagapova for three. That's an air ball. Alcash will keep it in, will she though? They will save it. Yalchin will put it up from a long way downtown as the shot clock expires. Williams will go with the offensive rebound and get the score. Tough play, Elizabeth Williams. Cukurova not giving up. Kone looks to be in pain though as she hobbles around the floor. I'm not sure it's wise for her to stay on the floor. I know how much the wind means to them, but she is truly that injured. She could be doing more damage. Oh, and Kone, doesn't matter. One-legged Sika Kone still gets the score and heads to the free throw line for the bonus. Have to love the passion she's playing the game with. As Maybury comes back into the game, Atash comes out, and Kone heads to the line. And she gets the bonus to go. A 14-point lead now for Avenida. Avenida will make a change as Hill comes in. Kone to the bench, no real surprise. I'm not sure she's really capable of carrying on. They're going to adjust her footwear, but I think we're a little bit beyond tying your shoelaces a bit tighter as we might have done back in the 80s. Three ball goes up. Yalchin, three triples from Asena Yalchin, by far and away her best performance of the season. She's averaging only 1.3 points a game across the 4 games she's played prior to this evening. She has 11 points, 4 from 6 from the field. What a performance from Asena Yalchin. Williams gets the score and a 5-point swing in favor of Cukurova. A single-digit lead now for Avenida. What a roller coaster game we've had. Spanish team in control for pretty much the entire game, but that control is starting to wane. Hill just barrels through for the rebound. Three ball goes up. That is a cool, calm and collected corner three from Deliart. Absolutely known for her perimeter game. As the foul is called on Chaka. Sideline ball for Cukurova. 6.3 seconds left in the quarter. What will Maybury do with these seconds? Foul's going to be called on Chaka. There's a foul to give, so it's a smart foul. Burn 3 seconds off the clock and reduces the opportunity for Cukurova to get something away. Now Avenida in the penalty. They'll have to stay clear of the fouls. This time it's thrown away though. And instead of Cukurova having the chance of the final shot of the third quarter, it will be Avenida. Chance to further extend this 12-point lead. Rodriguez brings it up over the half. Won't get a shot away, and that will be the end of the third quarter. Another quarter won by Avenida, this time 16-10. Extending their lead, in fact doubling their lead from the half. With 10 minutes left, it's Avenida 46, Cukurova 34. Just 10 minutes left on the game clock here in Salamanca. Turnover by Quarter. That's not the turnovers, that's the score by Quarters. Avenida a 6-point lead after the first quarter, which they took through into the halftime locker room. They doubled that in the third quarter. Can they hold on to this 12-point lead and pick up what would be a huge win? It would give them the head-to-head advantage over Cukurova as well, put them up into second place in Group B, just behind Praha, who picked up a 7-point win over Lens on the road today. Agapova now. Little step back, half step back three. Agapova's really struggled. 1 from 12 from the field for Alina Agapova. Not her night, that is for sure. Hartley to Chaka. Chaka spins inside, spins into trouble though, has to come back out to Rodriguez. No good, long rebound falls to Maybury. The defense swarms all over her. She'll go coast to coast and gets rejected by Chaka. Frustration from the Cukurova players. Not sure what the call is here. Are they saying it's come off a Cukurova player and will be Avenida ball? I think the officials themselves want to go and have a look through this one to see which way the possession should be. Marina Maybury is absolutely certain it should be their basketball. Their possession. Let's have a look. This is what the officials are looking at. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear that's come off the hand of Chaka. Let's have a look. The baseline camera might be the best one to look at. Yeah, this one should catch it, or does it? Is it in frame? There's the drive to the basket by Maybury, steps through the defense. Yeah, that one's batted away by the Turkish international, Olcay Chaka. Just waiting for the officials to decide on the final call here. Could be a really big call, to be fair. Avenida up by 12. A crumb or two over 9 minutes left in this game. Every possession is gold dust right now, particularly if you're Cukurova. Officials want to get this one right. Not sure what you guys are thinking watching at home. Which way have you got this one? For me, it certainly looks like a Cukurova. Oh, Marina Maybury's called for an unsportsmanlike foul, actually. That's what they were looking at. So that will be a turnover. Avenida will have 2 shots and possession. Coach Horak struggling to contain his frustration. Chaka comes out the game. Dominguez comes in as Hill heads up to the other end of the floor for her free throws. How big is that call? Didn't even see the unsportsmanlike myself, but that's why the officials are paid the big bucks. Make the big calls in the big games. Sideline possession now for Avenida. Hartley. Uses the heel screen. Catch and shoot on the wing. That one's flat. Williams with the rebound. That's her double-double. 11 points, 10 rebounds for Elizabeth Williams. Yagapova draws the foul and earns a trip to the free throw line. Now Dominguez just fading across in front of her, wasn't stationary. Don't think there was a huge amount of contact, but certainly wasn't stationary as Hill mops up the sweat, helping the Volunteers courtside. Yagapova now at the line for shots, and it's been a tough night at the office for Alina Yagapova. 1 from 12 from the field, just 5 points and 5 rebounds. Bear in mind she's averaging 19 points a game, shooting 40% from the field. 83% from the free throw line as well. Gets the first to drop. And the second is good, and you feel right now Cukurova needs to be near perfect if they have any hope of coming away with the win. Both ends of the floor, they need to put in an absolute mountainous shift right now. Dominguez uses the Hill screen. No one there though. She'll have to throw it up. She does. Long rebound to Rodriguez, and Avenida will go again. Rodriguez for 3. Foul will be called though on Lucia Rodriguez, who pushes Mabry in the back, and another call here by the officials. Let's see what it is. It may very well be a technical foul. It is. Yagapova already at the free throw line, ready to go. The crowd aren't happy, but the officials have called it evenly. Rodriguez called for the foul. Point lead for Avenida, 8 minutes and 16 seconds remaining in the game. An absolute eternity as Avenida now drop into a 2-3 zone. Kone obviously not available due to that injury, so they're a slightly smaller roster at the moment, as that's a smart play by Studer, who comes into the game for her first taste of the action. Saves them a possession. Hartley just pounces on that one, and that is just wanting the ball more than Mabry, and that is a rarity. Oh, great transition here, and one. Studer called for the foul. Avenida getting out and running hard. Good team offense. And Rodriguez has a chance of a 3-point play. Oh, not the smartest play by Studer. There's no way she was going to block that shot. It was only ever going to be a foul. Avenida a chance to extend their lead further, and what a game here for Avenida. Cukurova averaging almost 74 points a game with under 8 minutes to play, have only 37 points on the board. Their lowest score of the season is 67. There's no way they're getting to that. Mabry gets hit hard by Hartley. And Mabry will go to the free throw line for 3 shots. Not the smartest foul by Bria Hartley. Hits the first. 76% from the line prior to this evening's game, and as I keep saying, averaging 19 points a game. Unbelievably, that shot takes her to just 4 points in today's game. Make that 5. She's only hit 1 field goal all game. Unbelievable statistic that you just wouldn't have bet on prior to today's game. 3 from 3 from the free throw line, and that certainly helps. Cukurova back to within 11 now. Hartley to Dominguez. Dominguez turns a corner on Studer. Shovel pass, a second shovel pass, and Hill will get the roll. And a little bit of showboating here from Avenida. Playing the game with relish right now. Agapova, Yalchin, skip pass to the corner to Mabry. Mabry, crossover, 3-ball, no good. Hartley pulls down the rebound, and Avenida in no hurry right now to move this ball forward. Rodriguez, Dominguez. That one's off the front of the iron and away. Agapova grabs the rebound. What's the call? It's a blocking foul. Called on Rodriguez. Timeout called here in Salamanca. Just over 6.5 minutes left to play. Avenida with a 13-point lead as they creep their way to what would be a very big win here on game day 8. Timeout called by Coach Orak for Cukurova. As we return to the action, Agapova heading to the free throw line for shots. And Rodriguez picked up that foul, and Avenida in the penalty. And that could be costly for the Spanish team. Always the way, if you're trailing by a reasonable amount, free throws are a golden source of comeback. Points on the board while the clock doesn't move. Agapova 2 from 2, takes her tally out to 9 now. Dominguez. Shot clock at 10. Beliar out to Velaro. Rodriguez, shot fake, drives inside, uncontested layup, nice and easy. Leonor Rodriguez. Agapova, hesitation, pass inside to Williams, it's stripped away, she'll go again. Will she go again? No. Rebound pulled down by Studer and thrown away. Velaro now. The white jersey wave flows down the floor. Velaro and foul on Rodriguez as Williams battles hard to get back into it. Rodriguez will go to the free throw line. Williams trying to recover, a little bit late to the party. Rodriguez now with a chance to extend this lead further. 84% from the free throw line. Leonor Rodriguez, 7 points here this evening. It rattles home the first. As Avenida are getting closer and closer to their third win in a row, coming off the back of wins over Polkowice and York. Salamanca fans enjoying what they're seeing right now as their team hold a 15-point lead over Cukurova. Cukurova have not led this game once, and that is not for the lack of trying from Yalchin. What a game she's having. 13 points now for the 32-year-old. Avenida taking their time. Rodriguez rejected again by Williams. What a game Williams is having defensively. That's her third block of the game, as well as 3 steals. Mabry hands it off, slides inside, and a soft touch deserts Atash there. Dominguez now back to Belear. Into Hill. Oh, a soft left hand from Laura Hill. What a game she's had. Really had to step up with the injury to Kone. I'm sure all Avenida fans are really hoping that isn't a serious injury. Free ball goes up and Mabry gets it to go. That is the Marina Mabry we have seen pretty much every game this season. She hasn't been present so far today. Just her second field goal of the game takes her tally up to 9 points. And Coach Vasquez calls a timeout here in Salamanca. His team lead by 12. A little over 4 minutes to play. How is this one going to play out? 12-point lead here for Avenida. As they motor their way towards what would be a big win, a chance to steal second away from Cukurova. That ball pointed in favour of Avenida. I think there's going to be a coach's challenge on that one from Coach Orak. Apologies for some of the technical issues with the commentary. Hopefully it will all be all right now as we close out this game. 2 minutes 38 to go, and Coach Orak using his coach's challenge to see if he can regain the possession for his team. Coach Vasquez using the time with his team as well. What a game Avenida have had. And they really set the tone early, to be fair to the Spanish team, holding a team which scores almost 75 points a game to just 8 points in that opening quarter. Really set the tone for how this game was going to play out, and Cukurova really have struggled to counter that style of basketball, that slower, more physical, more grinding style of basketball that Avenida have made this game. Cukurova trailed by 6 at the end of the first. That 6-point lead was still there at the half, and that was doubled at the end of the third quarter. And once again, it is still 12 points right now. The scoring quarter of the game was the second quarter for Cukurova, where they scored 16 points. That's a relatively low scoring quarter for a team stuffed full of offensive firepower like Yagapova, like Mabry, like Williams. Almost stolen away. Foul will be called on Yagapova. Yagapova saying that he dived over the half. Technical foul is going to be called on Coach Orak. Things start to fall apart here for Cukurova. Needs to be careful. Any more and he'll be thrown out of the game. Dominguez will take the technical free throw for Avenida. She'll hit it. And now Andrea Villaro will step up and shoot her 2 free throws for the foul from Yagapova. First is good as Avenida continue to creep that lead back out. And the second is good as well. Tone back on the bench after receiving medical treatment back in the locker room. I don't see her back on the floor, I don't think, but good to see her back involved. And Mabry goes with the and one. Mabry, too little, too late. Up to 11 points now, but really has struggled to feature in today's game. Even the greats have bad days at the office, and that's what maybe Yagapova will have to chalk this one up to be. Not the best of days, if they're not able to come away with the win. Ball up over the half by Hill. Lane opens up, but she loses the handle, and Hill certainly isn't a point guard. Yagapova now weaving her way to the basket. Blocking foul will be called on Villaro. Yagapova just too strong for Villaro. And now Yagapova gets to head to the free throw line. This game's still absolutely in the balance. It might be a 12-point ball game. There's still pretty much 2 minutes to play, and with both teams in the penalty, this one can swing really quickly. First is good from Yagapova, 12 points for her now. Unbelievably, only 1 field goal with those 12 points though. The vast majority of her points have come from the free throw line. Timeout called here by Coach Vasquez as he starts to feel the pressure a little in the closing minutes of this game. His team's lead has been brought back to 10. It was at a game high. Baseline ball for Avenida, and plenty of experience in this Avenida roster. The likes of Dominguez and Hill played at the highest levels, as has Valaro and Rodriguez. Coach Vasquez has pretty much got all of that experience on the floor. No one under the age of 25 on the floor right now for Avenida. Thrown away though. That one stolen back by Dominguez. Williams did all the hard work, but Dominguez picked her pocket. Dominguez, puts the brakes on. Gets the score. Sylvia Dominguez leading this team to what could be a huge win. Offensive foul called on Mabry. As Coach Vasquez celebrates behind. And that is Mabry. Out of the game, 5 fouls on Marina Mabry. 12 points, 5 rebounds, but an absolute killer night at the office for Mabry. See what the fallout is here, and I think Coach Orak may have just been ejected. Yes, it is. That is Coach Orak out of the game as well. 2 technical fouls on Cukurova's head coach. Salamanca crowd getting on his back. Orak will now need to leave the arena. He needs to be careful. If he doesn't leave soon, he will end up with a bigger problem. He'll walk back to the locker room, puts his hands up to the crowd, antagonizes them a little bit more as he leaves. What a emotional roller coaster of a game we've had here in Salamanca. We knew it was going to be close. This was the 1 out of the 8 that I just wasn't going to call either way, and Avenida now are very, very close to a big win. Mabry fouling out. In a place comes Yaya. And with that will also come a technical free throw for Avenida. I'm sure Dominguez will come back out to take it. Dominguez can't get the technical free throw to drop though. So it will now be Avenida ball. Coach Vasquez saying he wants to advance it. He called the timeout, so he will advance it. He'll lose time off the shot clock though. My personal opinion wouldn't been to advance it. I'd have kept the 24 seconds and run those seconds off the clock. I have a feeling maybe Avenida are going to get fouled early. I wouldn't have advanced it. There's enough good point guard talent on the floor to get the ball up over the half. Traveling violation called on Rodriguez. Managed to burn about 10 seconds off the clock. The coaching staff for Cukurova are now called into action. Yalchin feeds it inside to Williams. Williams will get the score. Spilled out of bounds. Cukurova will regain possession. With under 57 seconds to play, they're within 10. What an unbelievable turnaround this would be. Timeout has been called. Under a minute to play, Avenida's lead is trimmed to just 10 points, and Cukurova retake possession. Timeout called here. Baseline ball for Cukurova. They trail by 10, 56.6 seconds left in this game. Game day 8. And this game of the week, has absolutely lived up to that billing. What games we've had as well. 2 overtimes this evening. Zaragoza picking up a win against Sepsi. Polkovica beating Virtus Bologna. Both those overtime games. This one has been a real roller coaster of a game. Long rebound goes to Valaro. She'll look to run some clock down surely. Run as much as she can off the clock as Avenida want to close out the win here. Yalchin against Dominguez. Dominguez turns the corner. Into the corner. Valaro corner pocket. 3 is good. And that surely is the final nail in the coffin of Cukurova here this evening. Avenida put on a defensive masterclass. Disruptive defense from the Spanish team pretty much for the entire 40 minutes. And listen to the fans. That one for Williams. She'll get the score. Up to 15 points for herself, but it's not going to be enough as the Spanish team do the double over Cukurova. The reigning EuroLeague Women's silver medalists have lost 2 games this season to Avenida. And what a celebration, understandably so. That is a big, big game. Avenida moved to 2nd in Group B, a 5-3 record. Cukurova slipped to a 5-3 record. Avenida moving above them with that superior head-to-head, having won both games between these 2 teams. But what a game we have had here. Avenida hold out. It's Avenida 67, Cukurova 56.